Hello and welcome back to the Cove with more Surviving Mars. Okay, so we're not in too bad of a position. We are currently dealing with a small event crisis. So we have a handful of our buildings disabled for a handful more souls, but otherwise we are still doing alright since we have a handy dandy fusion reactor and a fair few other things. So far so good. We do have a dust storm coming in a couple of hours. So let's just double check we have everything that we need. Yeah, we should have plenty of machine parts. Fuel is ridiculous. And so we have enough electronics as well. And our polymers for the first time, I actually think, ahead of what we actually need. So we're doing fairly good. Alright, so we are looking at making another dome, so let's just have a quick
Sector
look.
scanned.
We have 24, we're making approximately 13 per day. Well, if we're making 13 per day and we have 26, how much would we actually need? Let's do the math. Basic dome is 80, medium dome is 120. Ooh. So that would be looking at another 7 days before we can do that. Okay, do we have any other resources of concrete that we could start tapping into? You know what? I actually think we might be able to. If maybe we built another one here, that might help. Yeah, you know what? Let's do that. We have what we need. So let's go ahead and go to our production. Our concrete extractor, and actually, you know what, we could actually put them together. We did do that in another location.
Resources are low.
How? Okay, can we put you there? How close can we fit you in? Alright, so that waste pile is kind of a bother. No cable connection? Alright, fine. Let's sort that out. Let's put that down. And then we can make another large solar panel. And we will put that... Okay, so we can't put that there. Hang on a second. Have we, we need to just quickly double check. Can we get a power cable between these locations? No. Okay. Since that is the case, let's quickly cancel that idea. And what was that? Alright, just some resources. That's alright. Go back to our production. Concrete. And spin you around. Not enough power. That's okay. Pop you there. Alright. And then we will see a... Let's go. Power cables. Connection. Alright. So we can go one to the other. Oh, you know what? We don't even need to do that, do we? We could be really clever. Let's go to infrastructure salvage. Get rid of you. And we can pop in an extra... Where are they? Extra solar panel. Yeah, we could connect that together. Make that a nice and comfortable fit. And then should we add a battery? Probably not. Not really too necessary. Actually, we could go for the wind turbine instead. You know what? That is probably in our best interest. Let's cancel you and pop that there instead. That way you can work throughout the night. We'll still keep that one cooling off during the day, and it's that should work well. All right, doesn't work during dust storm. This will. Yep. All right, good idea. That should hopefully get us what we need. And in the meantime, we have our electricity, which is causing us to earn an extra 89 science, that is fine by me. Let's have a look at our research. Oh, that's right, we have a sustained workload. That means we basically make a whole stack more out of overworking our population, which is pretty good. Alright, we have our first child in school. Good to see. Over here, yep, infirmary is nice. We have an extra space for him when he grows up. And if we check here, that's full. You know what? I think we are doing okay. The child should automatically be placed here. Yep, for children. In children again. Yep. Alright. This is good. This is very good. Although, what happened to our storage of electronics? What happened there? Right, well, we have one adult learning. They're unfortunately lazy. Security station,
There
yeah.
are Earthsick colonists.
Okay, who's Earthsick? You're upset because you've been working outside. You know what? That's as long as we don't send a shuttle back to Earth, we should be fine. Yeah. Alright, that's alright. Let's speed up a little bit more time. And we should have a look and see. Okay, so definitely have meteors landing around at some points. We have another 2 places. Let's pick you and... We were contemplating that, but that's already been scanned. You know what? If we're going to go to this much effort to build in a new location, maybe we start...
Sector scanned.
Yeah, let's just focus on what we already know. Make sure we've got that known as well as possible, so we're not wasting anything that we already have a pretty good understanding of. And then we'll head up towards the top and see if that's somewhere where we would like to build ourselves a new dome. Although realistically, I think we're probably going to pick up around here. That's a lot of rare metals. It's got the vista. It's nice and close.
Complete.
It should help avoid any dangers. Alright, and that is our sustained workload. So now we're gaining extra efficiency from our overworked individuals. So now we're up to 4.8. Oh yeah, that's that is really good to see. Alright, we can actually make the most of our metals, which we have a foolish amount of. We probably don't need this many, which is, I guess that's why we've turned that off. But in the meantime, we can continue on industrializing and making ourselves as self-sufficient as possible. Speaking of which, we should probably have a quick look at our corn and fruit trees. Yep. You know what? We should probably turn off this extra crop. We no longer need the soybeans. Because between these
Resources
two,
are low.
we should be able to do perfectly fine. Right, now, how long? 3 days worth of electronics? Well, that is a small concern, but nothing too serious. Let's have a look at our research and see what we're doing. Now, schools could do workaholic and hippie. Okay, that'll be very good. General training, again, will help deal with those, what do you call them? The penalties. Okay, that's production penalties, though. Definitely need medicine, definitely need more babies being born. What else could we do? Now, we did a social, was it? I think it was the social... not systematic training. Mars. Either way, let's have a look and see if we can find anything new. Sanatorium we already had. We had all those physics. Gravity engineering. Hanging gardens. Okay. The hanging gardens are the thing that we've just unlocked. Hmm. Well, since we are doing fairly alright, I think we might actually go for... Are there any more passive bonuses we need? Medics and security. Medics are important. We don't need the money. Subsurface isn't too much. Oh, that's right. There is an AI rover command. Yep, we'll pop that on the list. That seems like a good call. Okay, what else have we got? Building's not working. A polymer factory, a diner. That's not good, but again, we need to be more or less, yeah, okay, people are getting educated. That's why we're suffering in these other workstations. You know what, that security station, as much as we do want it, I don't feel like it's been that much of an issue. We don't really have any, what do we call them? Renegades?
Sector scanned.
Yeah, okay. Oh, hang on a second. A Flat Mars Society? Oh dear. So a message has been forwarded to your inbox with the most curious title, Flat Mars Society. Thinking it's a mere joke, you read through it and find out a colonist by the name of Astra Orbit, who is born on Mars and has never been to space, is propagating the notion that Mars is indeed flat, along with other conspiracy theories which naturally accompany such an idea. Astra Orbit has broken no laws thus far, but perhaps something should be done. Alright, well, that is hilarious. What do we do? I'm sure our colonists are reasonable enough not to board that wacky train. Uh-huh. People never really change. Yep. And an eye roll. Well, it's I think my personal belief, and the belief that probably most people take, is most people are reasonable enough to not take that on board. At the end of the day, like, even if you do want to believe it, does it change anything? They still plan on working the same shift at the same job. Yeah, it's not bothering anybody. It's just a little bit wacky. Alright, well, that dust storm is over. Let's see, how many more... Okay, we still have another day or two before we get our power back. Alright, well that's going nice. Well, you know what? Let's pop that up to full time since we're there. And we need a handful of metals, which there should be some being delivered at some point soon. Okay, let's... Alright, pause. What are you doing? You go and grab a handful of metal, please. Yes. Oh, okay, so if we click control, we can just do 5. You know what? That's actually rather helpful. Alright, go on. Pick it up. No. I said control and click. Our current loadout is 5. Oh, okay. And then we need to confirm and exit with right click. Okay. There we go. That makes more sense. That's really handy that you can drop a handful off at a time or pick up a specific amount. That is very, very helpful. No, we don't want that. We want to come here and we will unload the resources. There, that'll do.
Research complete.
Alright. And now that is going up and running. Okay. So let's have a quick look. We now have a research complete of interplanetary learning. So schools can do the hippie and workaholic. What else do we want? We have our AI, which is going to be highly coveted. And we could possibly make an electronics factory, smart homes, more passengers. You know, I think... What is it? Now, that would be better for comfort. Which would be good, actually. Yeah. I think that actually... Yeah, I think that's definitely what we want. Help fight off some of these poor...
Resources are low.
Oh, we have an achievement as well. Play as Europe and researched 5 breakthrough technologies before Sol 100. Well, isn't that just lucky? I had no idea that was an achievement. Nice. Alright, and you know what? We probably need to get ourselves some more electronics. So I'm going to... What should we do? Should we pack this ship up and bring back another ship? Alright, let's have a look at our resupply. What would we want? If we do a cargo rocket, we should go with... What should we go with? Well, we definitely want a handful of electronics. We probably need... Do we have an electronics factory prefab? We should check that out. Because if we don't, we may want to think about making one for the future dome. Okay, so we could do with one of those. And we could probably also deal with having... Anything else? Well, we can pay for those. Those are just metals. Water extractors, that's not a problem. Water towers, yeah. None of this is really an issue. Polymers, again, not an issue. Actually, a hydroponic farm. Huh. Oh, requires a dome. Okay, I was about to say I didn't think I could place that outside. And it turns out you can't. Yeah, you know what? I think we bring an electronics factory prefab. It'll save us wasting time on a research that is unnecessary. So we'll go to prefab. We will bring one of those along with us. Electronics. We do have one drone hub, but maybe a second one wouldn't hurt. They're fairly cheap, but they will give us a bunch more drones. Maybe... What do we do? Maybe a... Probably don't need that, or that. We have all of that sorted. Do we go for an extra Sterling generator? We possibly could. Yeah, we'll grab one of those. Okay. Actually, maybe not. We'll see. And then these are all fairly expensive. Another commander, transport, safaris, drones, metals. But we definitely want electronics, but we cannot afford many. Okay, maybe we get rid of the Sterling generator. And then we just go with more of those. You know what? If we send another... Yeah, you know what? I think we buy 30 and then we just kind of send this on home. Unless we can squeeze in a little bit of concrete to speed up our day. Yeah, it's not worth it. And so we bring this back, we send off the other one, and we... I feel like I'm wasting the cargo capacity. But at the same time too, if we bring it back, we can send off another one. Yeah, you know what? Let's just go ahead and do that. We have to send it our way anyway. And then in that case, we can send this to allow exports. Alright, fuel. Yep. Alright. And our resources will be sorted. That's 3 days. We're already most of the way here. It's no issue whatsoever. Alright. Now, how are we going with our new little construction? We have 4 out of 5 metals. That's irritating. Alright. Little RC transport. Come back here. We're going to load resources. Click for 5 and confirm an exit. Alright. Probably should have just taken maybe 10 and maintained the, yeah. How about... let's go and drop those resources about here. So, unload resources there. Okay. Now, do we have any more anomalies sitting on the map? I do not remember. And the answer is no. Ooh. Actually, you know what? That's not a bad location up here. I know I said we should probably look about building up top since we built this ramp and all. Well,
Sector scanned.
since that's so close to 2 vistas, I feel like it's only responsible to check that we get that. Oh, and what's this? Had an Earth-sick colonist who decided to stay on Mars. Huh. Well, I guess that's easy when you don't give them a choice to leave now, isn't it? Alright, well, let's just get this up and running. You know what? That's everything we need. Return to Earth. Alright, now we have an orphaned drone. Oh, he's outside of control range. Okay. Let's assign you back to our little drone hub. Alright. Good little rover. Alright, now this RC Safari can still do nothing because we don't really need it. Actually, we should probably check our planetary options. So we have 7 crew. Yeah, we don't want to do any of those. A handful of scientists. What else? Engineers? No. Now, what would that do? Okay, we don't want to waste... The anomalies are nice, but we have no form of defense against the meteors, so we probably don't want to do that. Breakthrough, again, would be really good, but we just don't have the staff to get rid of for any real amount of time. We're still balancing out. What we can actually do. Alright, well, let's just go ahead and close that and keep going. How is our education going? Still getting educated. Alright, well, that's good to see. And now we have 83 concrete. Probably not too long until they start maxing out. Alright, store concrete. Yep, let's get you going back to the concrete and bring you back to base. It'll be far easier once we do have a dome here. We can just set up a drone hub and everything will be a-okay. And that shouldn't take us too much longer. So what's our current rate? We're looking at...
Funding received.
We're looking at, what's it, 20 per soul. And another 13. So yeah, we're making about 33. Yeah, I really should have made that a turbine when I first put that in, but I guess we can't do everything right on a first playthrough. But that's okay. Let us, what is it, 33, that's another, another day? And our dome will cost us, we may as well go for a medium dome. Yeah, okay, so we're only a day away from being able to afford a dome. That's really good. Okay, so 20 polymers, we're now sitting on 28, that is still increasing. Our machine parts are plenty high enough, sitting up at 45. An abundance of metal. Food is sitting comfortably around 70. And let's just double check how long until our next yield. That's just on there. Okay, so we're now at 138. Okay, we are doing exceptionally well. We are not hurting for food whatsoever. Yeah, so if our food consumption is 6 per soul, and we are averaging out, I think it's about 11.
Resources are
Yeah,
low.
we are doing plenty well. Resources are low. Oh dear, hang on a second. I almost forgot to drop our shuttle back where it belongs. Do not want to have that happen. Alright. Make sure that that gets serviced. Oh yes, go little drones. Be good, be free. Do the work for me. Thank you. All right, and you know what? That's 130, so let's get this dome. Where do we want to place walking objects? Okay, that's just our rover. We can... Uneven terrain. Oh, overlaps a deposit. All right, you know what? We're going to tell you, our little friend, to drive over there. Good. Oh, no. Stay there. And now let's see. We could place one right here. That would get us a vista. Everything that we have would be in range. We would have more heavy metals. Just a fraction off the science. Yeah, you know what? Let's just build this here. The vista will serve us well. We can get more concrete quite comfortably. And we could even make another tiny little dome and fill that with scientists over the spot. Yeah, that is what we're going to do. There we go. Alright, so you know what? I think that's a fairly natural spot for us to finish this episode. So, thank you for tuning into the Leviathan Co. This is the Leviathan, signing out.